Happy Wednesday, everybody. I have my pretty shadow with me.
Mm-hmm.
The male one is flitting off to wherever it is.
Oh, look,
flit.
he's here too.
Yeah, he just won't leave.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Wicked Wednesday. And look at this. We got the peoples here to say hello and celebrate this happy hump day with us.
And post-release day.
And post-release day, which we are going to get into because Mallory released a book this week.
Mm-hmm.
And I have something coming next week. And so we are going to celebrate all the things.
All the things.
For those of you who don't know, I am New York Times and USA Today best-selling author Shayla Black. This is my daughter,
Mallory Black,
who is busy doing her own romance empire.
My best. I'm doing my best.
Look at you go.
A work in progress.
Yeah.
From head
We
to
all
toe.
are. We all are.
5 feet and all.
5 feet and all. She is exactly 5 feet tall.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a joke.
Mhm.
So what are you, 5 foot and?
5 foot and proud.
That's right.
Yeah.
And her shoes are often like this because she is not.
Well, I try.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, welcome in. Brenda, you are the first to comment. Thank you. And you said we couldn't be cuter if we tried. Thank you, Brenda.
Wow.
And there's Nikki. Hey, girl. How are you? And
Hey,
Tracy. Hi, Rhonda. I hope all is well with your mom. I have to say, your kitten pics are adorable.
Mhm.
We were in the car yesterday and I was scrolling Facebook.
We saw your pictures of your babies.
In the box, in the too small box. We were both like, oh, we're cat people.
We are.
Obviously.
Every day we're trying to crack down on William letting us get another cat, but
he hasn't budged yet.
Yeah.
Dang it.
but we're still working.
We're working.
We're still working.
We're trying.
Mhm.
He's shouting across the house. Good luck.
Yeah.
Uh,
We'll crack down eventually.
Hi,
Don't worry.
Christine. Thank you for joining us on TikTok as usual. Appreciate you. Hi, Fong. Hi, Dawn and Dana. Hey, Ames. Good to see you, my friend. Hey, Nicole. And happy release day, Dana says.
Thank you.
And there's Silly, my friend. Hi, hi, hi. Good
Hey,
to
girl.
see you. Hey, Christina. Oh, and there's Floyd the wine
and
bag.
There's my cat.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, baby.
Hey,
He's
Bubba,
popping,
man.
He's popping his head. I don't know
Yeah.
if you can see. He's right here. Hey, Bubba.
Hey, Bubba.
Hey, handsome. He is, if anyone, for those who don't know, my cat is possessive, obsessive, with separation anxiety, and is an absolute whiner. That's a male cat.
Floyd
for you.
has a theme song.
A meow and both. A theme
No,
song?
a theme
Wait, no.
song.
A theme song. What's the theme song?
Every breath
You
you
take.
take. Yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah.
is- like she'll wake up and Floyd's standing there staring at her. She's like, dude.
He's guarding me all the time. He's staring down at me all the time. He's sleeping next to me.
Yeah.
Like, he follows me around.
Every time there's a human boy,
he gives him the death glare.
does not like human boys.
Hates them with a fiery passion.
Yes. What is the Shakespearean line? Passion of hates you with the fire of a thousand suns. Yeah. That's
Direct
Floyd.
quote.
Floyd, what are you doing,
And
Bubba?
now, because I told him to, he's going to settle down.
Yeah. Now
Hopefully.
he's going to be like,
Maybe. But
I can be nice
he doesn't.
sometimes.
He doesn't usually does what I tell him to. So
Hi, Lauren. Welcome from Vegas. It was 91 today. It was 84 here, so it's heating up here as well.
I went on a long
Yes.
walk/workout earlier today.
With a
And
friend of
boy,
hers.
Did I feel the sun?
Yeah. Well, I think you
I came home and she looked at me like I became
Well,
like a bee.
Look at this.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. Like you were out there, what, 20, 30 minutes?
Actually,
Longer than that?
an hour.
Well, no wonder. You didn't have any sunscreen on, you goo.
Well, no, we originally planned for it just to be a 30-minute warm up thing,
Uh-huh.
and then one thing led to another. So,
What
and not
had,
in a fun way.
what had happened was,
Well, you see,
yeah, I know.
and for theater people, then one thing led to another, as it so often does.
Yes. And then, as you can see, I am pale. Mallory is paler.
So I beat you. I finally beat you.
I can fix it probably somehow.
Mhm.
Although I would say put it your arm. I mean, like neither one of us is anything other than ghostly and pasty, but it's fine.
It's pretty damn close. Here's the difference between us. We may be both pale, but she is a cool tone. I am a warm tone. I am pink. She is yellow. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
The things.
So makeup on us is polar opposite.
We can have the same lipstick, honestly.
And while for her, it will look brown. For me, it will be rosy.
Yeah, it's so bizarre. And it's the exact same lipstick.
Mhm.
Like sometimes even the same exact tube of lipstick.
Exactly.
So it's not like a dye lot problem.
Exactly how I am half you, I really
don't know either. Well, because I
have my father's coloring.
You do. Well, no, he's more olive than you, but you have his undertone. You were olive.
There was a time I was as a kid, I was a very olive complected kid.
Mm-hmm.
And there were times where I'd go outside and be like, I don't need sunscreen.
Because she really didn't.
I really didn't, because all I would do would be tan.
And then she got older.
And then I got older, and then I went through stuff happened. I had really bad acne. I went through Accutane, and that's about that.
Yeah.
For those who know what Accutane does, you know the rest of the story. So.
Yeah, not so much fun. But all's well that ends well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's actually one reason you became a redhead.
Yeah.
Funny
I
how
was
that
in the
works.
salon. We were in the salon one day. I was still blonde because I'm naturally a blonde. And my mother went to the hairstylist at the time, and she was like, "Why don't you go red?" And I was like, "What? No," because the only other color I had been is either blonde or brunette. Because I went through a brunette,
like a pale brunette.
A pale brunette. I went through a brunette phase. My senior
it was
year of high
about
school.
3 months.
It was very short.
Yes.
And then we're like, let's go red. And that's at first me and the stylist were like, what? No way. And then we ultimately,
Mama knows best.
And then we tried it, and we were like, okay. We had friends that saw me and went, don't change this.
Yeah, literally never change this.
I got years later, I still remember this dream, because I distinctly remember this dream. It was a dream of my great grandmother,
mm-hmm.
who was touching my hair, and just I got the confirmation from her from when she said, "This hair, it suits you."
Yeah, and understand that she'd been gone a few years by then.
So this dream came out of nowhere.
But it's literally something she would have said. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was amusing and interesting. Let's see. Hi, Jenny. Welcome. Hi, Tab. Thank you so much for stopping by on our TikTok. We had fun with that. Hi, Louise. Thank you. What is happening with everybody? Hi, Laura. Mm-hmm. Yeah, William just wouldn't go away. You're right. Oh, Tracy says, Mallory, you look gorgeous.
Thank you, Tracy. Thank you.
Our neighbors are having a party, and I'm like watching all these people come and go.
And I was sitting in the living room earlier, and I'm hearing this, woohoo!
Yeah, there's a bunch of dudes out there.
And
doing
then there was some cussing around. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
boys.
Ugh.
On a Wednesday, come on.
Hi, Sharon. I'm glad you're here with us. He wants to find Floyd and Fiona and play with. Probably not.
I don't know. Floyd and Fiona are quite the pack hunters.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Jan, I am glad you're here. Thank you for your response to my PM2, by the way. I will take care of that. And I appreciate you. And there's Virginia. Thank you also for stopping by the TikTok. Hey, Susan, I am glad that you're here. And she says, congratulations on another wonderful book, baby.
Thank you, Susan. Thank you very much.
Oh, Lauren says she is 5 foot and proud too.
Lauren, girl, you are my person now.
That's right.
Like forever.
Spirit animals and all that.
Because we are so rare.
Hi, Karen. Welcome. If you are new, we're glad to have you here. Let's see. Hey, Dawn.
Oh, Christine. Now we have a whole group.
My gosh. Christine's only 5 feet tall also.
We have to have a whole group that's dedicated to us 5 foot people.
I'm starting to think my extra 4 inches is somehow a deficit or a problem.
You poor thing.
I know. I'm just taller than you. What the heck?
It's good to see you too, Dawn. It's really good to see you.
Thank you, Dawn. Oh, here, Rhonda has advice.
We could, but he'd kill us.
And
then we would start worrying about how fast, how soon it would take Floyd and Fiona to hunt it.
Hunt it, because they are definitely pack hunters.
Floyd likes to torture the insects, and then Fifi likes to try and eat them.
No. It's the other way around.
Well, it's kind of a little bit of both.
Well, I've seen Fifi eat it a lot, and then torment it a lot, and then Floyd's like, "Oh, it's food."
No, by it we mean a gecko. A gecko got in the house one day.
They dismembered it.
We did not know it was in the house until we saw an arm here, a leg there,
and then the tail
in the corner,
and they all have teeth marks.
And like the body is basically like cut off on all.
And it must have happened overnight because by the time I got up in the morning, like rigor mortis had already set in.
It was like, oh,
this is fun. Yay. Just sneak another kitty in and tell him it followed you home, right?
We'll have to think about that. We didn't think about that strategy.
One of my friends is 4'11" and a half. That half was critical. Well, know what?
Close enough.
Yeah, I think that's close enough because if I was really being 100% honest, I think you're like 4'11" and 7/8. You're not quite there.
I will say in middle school, honestly, it's a miracle I even made it to 5 foot because for the longest time I was 4'11" until like the end of middle school. And they kept measuring me and they're like, "How are you so tiny?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
Yeah, we don't know. She was a tiny baby though, too.
No, and I came from like at least on her side of the family, everyone was like 5'4", 5'3", and I was expecting the same thing. And then came my grandmother from my dad's side, who was like 5'2",
1
or 5'1".
Yeah.
So that's the outlier.
Yeah. Well, and my mother is even 5'5", and her sister is 5'10". Like, come on now. I don't know. I don't know.
I literally got the short end of the stick.
Yeah.
I always like to tell people that. Just so you know.
What's that, Jan?
You may find someone who feels as intensely.
No, may you find someone who feels
as intensely about you as yes, please. Please.
So he can stare at you while you sleep.
In fiction, that would be amazing.
In real life, you'd be like, go away.
I'd be like, and we're not dating.
Yes.
We're not going to do that.
No. Because what is the one thing that you don't mess with when it comes to Mallory?
My sleep.
Yeah, you do not mess with her.
I am such a night owl and I'm still paying. And I pay the price for that all the time. But I highly value my sleep. And usually I'm in a really grumpy ass mood if you wake me up way earlier than I really want to. However, if I know and love you very much, you are awfully special because I will do my absolute best to not bite your head off. So,
but it is true that 2 of her ex-boyfriends used to like to text her at like 6 o'clock in the morning.
7 in the morning.
And she's like
embarrassed. But I would be cussing them out in my head.
Well, and sometimes she'd be like, "No, I'm just not answering you till I get up."
I know there was one boyfriend I would put on airplane mode. By the end,
not surprised.
Yeah, you know it's bad when you start putting them on airplane mode.
That's true. Hey, Misty, she finally gets to see you in person. Yay! We're looking forward to Kiss and Tell. It's coming right up.
So excited.
Yay.
We are literally just around the corner.
It seems that way for sure, right? Hi, Ruth. You lost track of time. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. Hi, Connie. Good to see you. Hi, Joanne. It was snowing yesterday.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Girl, you and I were just talking about that.
That's crazy.
How are you faring? Like, I hope it's starting to melt.
Oh, my gosh. And Christine said it was 26 there. At 7 this morning. No.
Ew. No.
Yep. Kelly, we have talked on Zoom. So she is also your fellow ginger with the pale skin.
I may be a fake ginger, but
it looks right on you though.
Yes, ginger, but ginger hair does somewhat run in our family.
It does.
A little bit.
My aunt was a ginger. Let's see.
So yeah, it's fine.
She says we're both fine porcelain. Yeah, like you just can't make that business up. It's just so pale.
Yeah.
You can burn in 20 minutes, girl. I can too. It's hard. Yeah. Yep. You had a couple inches of snow and you hate it. Oh, not fun. Ruth. Hey, Jocelyn. I am so glad you're here.
Positive vibes, Ruth.
Aloha.
Aloha.
You're about to have an MRI. So, I hope everything's okay. Your house in Utah is under contract. Yay. So are you going back to Hawaii permanently? I hope so. That sounds amazing. Good for you. You burn easily too. Yeah, Tabitha, you're also pretty pale complected like we are.
Y'all, what is with that?
I don't know.
Why can't the sun give us a break?
Oh, thank you, Marianne. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Look at us. or the face only a mother could love. There you go. And I still love you, so go figure.
Yeah, well, it's a miracle, let's be honest.
Thank you, silly. And yes, red looks good on you, Mallory.
Thank you, Louise.
Yay. Yes. And her hair is a lot thicker than mine.
Oh, yeah, no, she's got the very thin hair. I have the
Yeah.
exact opposite. So we have very opposite issues with our hair.
So much fun. Let's see. Just started reading How to Play to Player earlier. Thank you, Louise.
Thank you, Louise. I really appreciate that. I've heard from many people that Nathan's extremely stubborn. I mean, he's supposed to be, but I'm sure you guys are like wanting to bitch slap him or something.
Oh,
I don't blame you.
Dawn says she's 4'11".
Hey, girl. Hey.
Yeah, you're shorter than me, Ruth. Not by a whole lot. Oh, and Tracy says her daughter's 4'11".
Well, she can join the club too. It's fine.
Look at all the people. Look at all the people.
We'll talk, laugh, have a great time.
And there's your father.
Because you have to, sir. Because you have to. So suffer. Suffer.
Suffer. Hi, Beverly. I hope the storms aren't too bad today, my friend. Hi, Tatiana. I'm glad you're back. You always wanted to be 5'4". What's that? But nature
had other plans.
And you're 5'11". Oh my gosh.
Girl.
So I'm curious because I have another good friend who's like 5'10", 5'11", and we went shoe shopping once.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wear a size 8-ish usually. And she was like, I wear a size 12. And I was like, what? Do you even find shoes? So I was curious if that was a height thing, if you also struggled to find shoes, and she did.
I will say,
now I'm super curious.
Since you're 5'11", I really wish I had your legs for days because I am short as hell. And a lot of like things like skirts have never worked out for me.
Oh, your father says we're doing an adequate job. We're missing something. Oh, I know, my special mix of toxic masculinity.
Let's be honest, Father. Most days you are just a novice.
Oh, let's see.
Slam! Trash time!
Oh my God.
Y'all want to see the fight come to Branson?
Let's see. Baby, those grandmas like to pass the short gene. My parents were tall. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, tall runs in my family. I didn't get any of that. And neither did she.
What is that? Did it even exist? What is that?
Oh my gosh. Christine. A man and a woman who lived in my neighborhood were like 4 feet, and they were munchkins in The Wizard of Oz. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
That is so cool. Hey, Allison. It's good to see you.
Hey, Allison.
No, don't say that, Misty. Don't say that. I hope you're okay. You would have never known. Yeah, it's like this color just so works for her. And even her eyebrows, you guys.
This was a color that had evolved over time.
Yeah.
And it's not a usual type of color. It's like a mixture of several colors. My hairstylist likes to tell me.
Yeah.
So this is a labor of love.
It is. Yes, we are actually a whole bunch of crumble cookies over here.
We couldn't help it because crumble cookies, and on top of that, they have a brand new set of cookies that we just had to try.
Thank you, Eve. I'm so glad you're here. I don't have any idea what spicy book you might be reading. Mm-hmm. I have no clue.
What's spicy? I don't know what you're talking about.
You need to get your print copy ordered. Yes, we should have print copies. They're ordered.
They're inbound. So.
Yeah, we should have them fairly soon. So if you are interested in having a print copy and you would like yours to go out with the first set that should go out in the next, I think, week to 10 days, she will sign them.
I will sign them with a very special message. So
I read the newsletter blurb. It was fab. Can't wait for print in Canada. Yeah.
Yes, I will.
It should be live now, Kelly. It's been a few days since we uploaded it and set it to live. So you really should be able to. It should have cycled through the things by now.
Yeah, hopefully.
It's on your Kindle waiting for you. Yay, Dana. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Oh my gosh, your oldest daughter is 5'8" and your youngest is 5'2". That figures.
Mm-hmm.
No storms tonight. Yay!
That's great.
It's storm. Yeah. I know the storms are coming to an end. Yeah. So
we're about to go back into another little snap of cold.
Which really, Really?
Yeah.
Let's see. Talk to you. Okay, so you're 5'11", but your shoes are 8.5. Okay, I was so curious if that was just a direct correlation. I don't know that many super tall women. Just saying. Your daughter is 5'10" and she wears an 11 shoe. Okay, so maybe it's, a little of this, a little of that.
I wear 7.
Oh, thank you, Ames.
Oh, thank you, Ames. Thank you. That means a lot coming from you.
I'm so glad, and I hope that it brought a smile to your face.
Yes.
I know you have had a tough time lately. So
even though I know the hero is extremely aggravating. So yeah, he just wouldn't get with the program until I told him he had to. So
yeah,
well, he benefited.
And look at that, Louise. William just got burned.
Oh, I am better at it. Just so you know, I am the best. No.
Possible surgery for your rotator cuff. Oh no. Oh no. I know somebody who just had that surgery too.
That's rough.
It's not fun. So I hope that you don't actually need it.
Thank you, Allison.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm like, no, I've been the last couple of days. I mean, since this book had dropped, I've been itching to start this next one. I kid you not. How to Seduce the Ex is something that has been on my mind and being like, you must write, because I'm about to do something I have not done before, and it's going to be in a very interesting setting that I think you guys will really. Oh,
I'm
really
so excited for this! I think it's going to be interesting.
With her about it, and I was like, "What if it's this?" And she went, "Oh, yes,
yes."
So I'm super excited for you guys to at least see the blurb when I have it. And I'm going to start working on it here in about 24 hours.
Oh gosh,
because I can't help myself.
Joanne says Mallory has captivated us with Nathan. I only have a couple chapters left. Yay!
I was worried if I made him a little too aggravating or a little too like in your face, because I know he's a lot. I know he is,
but that's okay.
He's kind of the stubborn version of me, and I would say Cammy is the drunk version of me. Kira is the sweet me, and Mia is the argumentative side of me. Okay, maybe I channeled her a little bit more.
I was going to say, you're nowhere near as argumentative as me. Like, I will argue for the fun of arguing. Like, I like a good argument. And the people I live with just look at you.
You should have been a lawyer.
I wanted to be, actually, at one point. And then my father told me.
Like, no, you're going to be held in contempt too many times.
He said, you will be constantly in jail for contempt of court. So, yeah, no going to law school for you. And I was like,
oh, darn.
But I had said, I like to argue.
It would have given you more inspiration too.
Just saying. Thank you, Eve. She is previewing a little something that I'm working on right now, and I appreciate that. I'm pretty happy with it. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate that, because yes, that is also happening as well. And if you have not seen things on Ream's Story, I am currently right now previewing 2 things that are not available. So every story, So every story that's going on Ream right now is something you have not read. And that is reamstories.com. Just look up Shayla Black, and there's lots of goodies. Let's see what else is going on. Lots of people talking about their height and the weather. And hey, Evita, if I missed you, I'm sorry. Love you a good asshole. Nathan is something special or not.
Oh, he is special. He is super special. Yeah. And I had a great time developing him as I wrote. So he and I had a wonderful time, even though he was like, no, I want it this way. I'm like, well, you're not going to get it. So suck it up.
The spice and the angst in How to Play the Player was top notch.
Thank you.
Of course. But the way Jonathan was all big brother.
Yeah. He came to me in my head and was like, I want to be a part of this. And I'm like, I know you do. And I wanted you to, because what better way to do this than to have someone who's so close to Nathan tell him, suffer.
Let's see.
Oh, and we're being prompted to start taste testing.
Thank you, Laura. You don't have to sneak in, girl. Come in and grab a cup and sit with us and hang out. It's been a while. We missed you. Let's see. Glad you became an author. Thank you, Fawn.
Thank you, Fawn.
I'm so curious. How did you come up with those steamy goodness scenes? Are those just imaginations only?
Oh.
You can't say a lot in front of your father.
I can't say anything in front of my father. I will say I had a lot of inspiration from other authors, and especially that one since I was proofreading. I've been proofreading since I was 18. And it's not just her, but also other authors. I've had the privilege of reading a lot of Jenna Jacob. And
Sierra Cartwright.
Sierra Cartwright especially. So I've had a lot of time and a lot of reading.
Yep. Let's see. And Ames says, so proud of you, baby. There is no doubt you're going to be an amazing storyteller. That's awesome. Thank you, Ames. Yes, you do need to get back, Ruth. I'm waiting for people's comments. Like, there's some good, juicy stuff happening out there right now. And I know it's a busy time of year, and I'm hearing graduation season is around the corner and all the good stuff, but can't wait to hear from you guys.
I know also it's prom season too.
Yeah, getting there. Chunk at work, so behind in reading. Yeah, it's been crazy here for sure. Okay, so
the fun part.
Because
drum roll.
This week is themed. It's the Kardashians, which I am not a fan of, but okay, here we are. Yeah, for crumble cookies.
We looked at some of these cookies and we're like, okay, we can't pass any of this up.
Yes.
We have to.
So for those of you, like, if you know, you know.
She is a huge fan of yellow cake with chocolate frosting.
It's like my very favorite thing in life.
Sure enough, we looked online and there was yellow cake with chocolate frosting.
Susan has a very interesting question. Well,
I'm so glad you asked.
We are pondering a project.
We've been pondering this for the past couple of days, and it's definitely something we want to continue exploring and potentially,
because as we were saying on TikTok, we come at this from a totally different place.
We are like polar opposites of each other.
In a lot of, no, we're not.
Well, no, there were times where like, but you want to be this mean to her? Yes, we have to.
Yes.
But what are you talking about?
Well, no, we have to. But, I'm coming at it from, Gen X, who's been married more than 30 years. And she is the single Gen Z. So our, like, we have
compared notes.
We have to talk about the things. Yes. But it's fun. Okay, we're getting there. I don't need a director, young man. Bye with you.
Executive producer.
Oh, whatever.
Executive producer needs to go sit down.
Let's see. I will admit, when I first read How to One Night Stand, I was shocked at the sex scenes. Mallory was too young. She baby. She's like, what? We just might, Rhonda. You never know. Okay, so back to. Okay, I will let you read because it's the top.
Okay, this one is a classic yellow.
No, read the person first.
This cake is from Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner.
Yes.
It's okay. Y'all don't need to know what just happened.
No, it's
anyway. This is a classic yellow layer cake, a nod to Kris Jenner. This one's a layer cake vibe, likely rich and traditional.
So this is like my favorite thing in life. I'm going to show you right now.
Look at this, people.
I am like, where is your dessert?
No. My dessert, it's like 2 cookies away. So
I know.
You're gonna suck it.
Isn't she pleasant, y'all? Have children. It'll be fun. No, something flowers to upscale. I don't know. There's no flowers on any of this. All right, here we go.
No. Okay. We're going to dig into this.
Okay. This is going to be fun. So this is kind of the cross-section bite. It's definitely a layer cake, with the frosting in the middle. It's I've touched it. I know everybody doesn't like this word, but it applies to cake.
It's
It
the
is-
M word.
It is M. It is moist.
M-T.
Here. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
Okay, let's
1,
go.
2, 3.
Holy crap.
Again, this is my dessert. Where's everybody else's?
All right,
No,
No.
you will not.
I'll take a bite.
Which,
Here, you can have this.
No, give me- I paid for it.
This is my favorite dessert of life, you guys. Of life. When we went to dinner last night to celebrate baby's release, which we had a great time.
Oh, eat. It's a cake.
Meghan Markle flowers. No thanks.
No.
Thank you. I know that's not your thing, so you're going to go, but I am quite happy. And
Yours is better.
well, of course it is, but I'm just saying. Oh my gosh.
I agree, Brenda. I agree.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need it, but this is amazing.
I always do my best. Every time it's her birthday or it's Christmas, I always offer her, like, hey, I can make you a yellow cake with chocolate frosting because I know it's what makes her happy.
It is.
I don't do it all that often. But
Favorite thing in life. I have it maybe once a year, so this is a really nice little treat. Okay. Well,
yes,
that's fun.
Kelly, it is Shayla's favorite cake
It
of
is.
all time.
It is of all
down.
time. Which is so funny because my mother's is
It's like something coconut. It's
it's
super
German chocolate
German
cake.
chocolate cake.
And I despise
I could-
anything with coconut.
I'm ambivalent. I really could go with
Well,
it.
you just like sugar in general.
But when I was a kid, totally.
What's your favorite dessert? Like
Oh.
favorite? Is it key lime pie?
Well, it's neck and neck with key lime pie and lemon bars. As you can understand the pattern, I like anything with lemon or lime. So
yeah. Oh, thank you, Tracy.
thank you, Tracy. Thank you very much.
It's a good thing Crumble is over an hour away. Well, that's why we are there weekly
Yeah.
anymore, because they unfortunately, and so now within town in less than 10 minutes,
It's
we have
right there.
both Crumble and Nothing But Cake. So we have all
and
the
a la
desserts.
Madeline. So
And a la Madeline, yeah.
it's bad.
Do you like raisins? Yes,
We
actually,
do.
I do.
I'm like, she is not a fan of this, but I am a huge fan of oatmeal raisin
Yeah,
cookies.
I don't like oatmeal. See, Brenda, that is William's favorite, and he makes. I'm not a pecan person,
But
but
he makes 2 pecan pies every Christmas and Thanksgiving.
and they're mean.
Let me have that. I'll swap it out.
No, you're just gonna leave my dessert alone.
Try to get another plate.
Yes,
Yes.
you're gonna leave my dessert alone. Thank you.
Unfortunately, yes, but thank you.
Yeah. Nothing But Cakes is 25 minutes. Yeah, no, it's
Mhm.
literally 3 minutes from my house.
Yeah.
It's a little
Just
terrifying.
down the road.
Lemon is one of your favorites. I love lemon. Lemon
Yeah.
and banana. Like all of
I
that.
mean, don't get me wrong. I am still a huge #1 fan of Red Velvet, but if it came down to
I was
key
just
lime
gonna
pie,
say.
I would drop everything.
Oh, okay. She made red velvet for her
Ooh.
husband. Yeah, that's one of her
Serve the
favorites
fried
too.
Shayla heads on that?
This is a good solid 4.2 or 3 for me
It's
because
It's a out of 5.
uh-huh.
It's a good 4.5.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
I would say 5, but I'm waiting for the others. So
Let's see. Every time you have the taste test, I'm urged to DoorDash. I know.
our evil plan is working.
I know, right? I know. Let's see. Okay, so
Oh, that's really nice, Brenda. I love myself a pecan pie, but as
yeah.
I've gotten older, I can only have it in small quantities because it is so much.
You know what, Nikki? I think that's a really good
Yes.
idea.
Excellent choice.
I think you can't go wrong, you know?
Mhm.
See, thank you, Dana. Nope to pecan anything. It's just not my deal. Hey, Nancy. I appreciate it. Nancy, since you're here, I have some news for you. Specifically, but all you people who like the audiobooks. So your favorite voice obsession, and kind of mine too, Christian Fox, will be narrating Wicked and Ruthless and Wicked and Bound, along with a female narrator whose first name is June and her last name I cannot pronounce. I want to call her de Borges or something like that, but I'm going to be deathly wrong, and you all will know that that's mispronounced horribly, and my apologies. But I just listened to all of the auditions yesterday. Of course, Christian is amazing. We know he's amazing. That's not a surprise.
No.
But she is fantastic, and I'm very incredibly happy to be casting her. So
We was really captivated by her voice.
Yeah, she was really good. She helped me pick also. I had 3 really good auditions.
And I didn't even have to listen to any of them to know it was going to be her. I just had a feeling. It's a good gut feeling.
She has good gut feelings. Well, thank you, Tatiana. Aren't you sweet?
Thank you, Tatiana. I really appreciate that.
I thought that you might be excited, Tracy. Yeah, so he is fantastic. I don't have dates exactly yet. Wicked and Ruthless audio is up for pre-order right now. I'm going to put Bound up tomorrow. Right now, I'm thinking it'll be like September, October, but I'm still waiting to get confirmation, like for sure. And he's also dialed in to finish the audio for The Commitment. So I thought that would make everybody happy. If you have been
Christian
waiting,
is icon.
He is. If you have been waiting for Christian Fox to finish the Unbrokenly Heavenly Rising series, it's according to him, he's in and he's ready. So that will also, in fact, did I already put that audio up? Maybe I did.
I don't
know, but I'm going to go look real quick because I don't. Oh, would you stop it? This silly thing. Let's see.
Okay.
It is The Commitment. Nope, I did not put that up yet, but I will do that.
But we will imminently
tomorrow. So all of you who are waiting to hear more Christian Fox, we got you covered, and I'm very excited. Okay, so the next cookie is, read this one.
The next cookie is,
I don't know which one it is.
It's that one. This one.
Yes.
It's Kim's Snickerdoodle Crumb Cake Cookie. Kim Kardashian's pick mixes a classic Snickerdoodle with streusel and white chips for some extra flair.
Yes. So
she's got good taste in cookies.
This is what it looks like. Also love me a good Snickerdoodle. We all love a good Snickerdoodle around here. In fact, I've been drinking, somebody sent me a starter pack a few months ago of Blackout coffee. And I ended up reordering some flavors. The Cookie Doodle was one of them, really good. I'm also drinking the hazelnut cream, but my favorite is the cinnamon French toast. Oh my gosh, that's so good. So cinnamon is a thing for me. Oh my gosh.
Yes, Tatiana, his voice should be illegal.
And I'm so glad that I made your day, Nancy. I was literally thinking about you. I was like, she's going to be so happy.
Yep.
And I'm going to be so happy. So, Tabitha, I wonder that because that was the first thing he responded to.
He is very much invested in
finishing Heavenly Rising. So I'm super excited about that. Okay.
He really likes you.
All right. So here is the cookie. We got little crumbles. It fell off the plate. Okay.
I'm taking over.
You're going to be the model. I'm going to have to clean that up in a hot minute.
Here we go.
Okay.
Y'all see?
Yeah.
What a beauty. Beauty, ain't she, from down under?
Yours better.
Today, mate.
With accents as your father.
Oh, no, I'm way better than him.
Well, that's not saying a lot. Okay, get your fork, child. Oh, here, that is your fork.
You took my fork. How dare you? It's bad enough you take the cake. You had to take my fork,
The cake is mine. Everybody, please hush it right up. Okay. All right. So, you got more icing. She likes icing more than I do.
I do.
So...
Yes, we did. You missed that.
Because he don't listen half the time.
He misses everything.
So in the middle...
you know what? I got this.
Okay.
Okay, as you can see...
Mine is falling apart.
The thickness, the consistency. I think we're in for a really good treat.
Yeah. All right. You ready?
You ready?
Boom.
And 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
You really taste that cinnamon?
Cinnamon immediately. Wow.
And something about having the icing, it doesn't the icing doesn't overpower the flavor.
Mm-mm.
It actually, in fact, is the thing that brings it together.
Eve.
Girl.
Mm.
I'll take one.
Mm.
Mm.
I want to try one of
I
the
guess what I'm trying to say is everything
works together.
Works together. It's not one doesn't
Now-
overpower the other.
I will say this. I feel like once you get past the initial burst of cinnamon, what you really taste is the like base sugar cookie. Like if you've had a crumble
It's a great
sugar cookie, it's kind of the same.
Mhm.
This is one of the little streusel things on top.
So it tastes like sugar.
It does.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
So whose cookie is that?
That is Tim's.
Kim's.
Well, then I don't even have to taste it to know it's the best.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will say she has.
Well, I
good,
knew you've had a thing for Kim's
She
cookie.
has a good taste in cookies.
It's a great comeback story. It really is.
Okay.
Eve.
Eve.
Naughty. You naughty, naughty woman.
Oh my gosh. Pork and cookies not doing well
Ooh,
tonight.
Laura,
Well,
if you're gonna make a cake, I'll come by your house. It's
that's
fine.
right. That's right. My word.
She does keep dropping the cookies. You know what? It's okay. I got you.
I
People.
just-
I'm
I
gonna take
can't-
it over. It's gonna be a thing.
It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be fun. I'm just gonna sit over here and eat my
0 out
cake.
of 5 on this one.
I'd say I think that's a good
3.5.
4. I would give it a 4.
Okay. You are welcome to that. All right. William is really like Charlie tonight, the disembodied voice. Yeah, where's Shannon? Poor Shannon.
Give her time.
Yeah.
Give her time.
Well, poor Shannon. She is still not
She's still
out of
not
her walking
100%.
boot. She's not very happy
She's not
about
really
it.
a poor thing.
But you know, she'll get there.
She will.
It will heal, just not in Shannon's time frame, unfortunately.
Mm,
Oh, what is that?
my favorite.
What is that?
Our next cookie number 3, is
What?
Chloe's cookies and cream skillet cookie.
Oh, that was the one you want. So she's a
Mhm.
cookies and cream girl from way back.
Yes.
Not my thing so
Yes.
much, but
Khloe Kardashian's contribution is a warm, gooey skillet cookie packed with cookies and cream richness.
No, that's the wrong. That's not that one.
it's not.
No?
Nope.
Oh, it's this
Oh,
one.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I lied. It's Kendall Jenner's cookie dough cupcake cookie. Kendall's
Show it.
Cupcake? Okay.
twist is a brown sugar cookie topped with buttercream styled like a cupcake.
It's
Look
kind
at
of
that. You didn't drop it.
I didn't this time. I put my finger on it, but okay.
I will be speaking with this beautiful tone,
Okay.
and I hope you enjoy it. Now I'm gonna go eat. So
Look at
we're
this.
done.
Look at what Eve said. No, well,
no.
in what other way would it be suspicious, Eve? Come on.
That's the other live broadcast. You're gonna have to wait for that.
Okay, got a fork? You ready? Attack.
Attack.
Okay. Struggling a little bit.
Okay.
I'm riding the struggle bus today. Hang on.
So close.
All right, so
I didn't get much.
cross section. Oh, there's actually chocolate chips in it
Yeah.
too.
Mhm.
Okay.
So yeah, that's
So-
interesting.
The frosting to me, I'm just going to eat. Is that a maple frosting?
Buttercream.
Okay.
Buttercream.
It
Brown-
is.
brown sugar butter.
Brown sugar buttercream. Okay. Because as soon as I put it in my mouth, I'm like, that's not very mapley.
Anything brown sugar is good.
Of course. Okay. You ready?
Mhm.
1, 2, 3.
Mm. Mm.
You're in heaven.
You had me at hello.
Okay. Well, as
You
far
found
as I'm-
yours. I found mine.
you can have all of that. That doesn't
Ooh.
interest me in the least.
I'll take mine.
That for me is like a 2.
Mm.
It's just
She doesn't know what she's talking about.
Is it one note?
a little bit.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what it is. I feel like I got one note out of that.
It's like take the chocolate chunk cookie that they offer and then zhush it a little bit.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, see what I mean?
It's one note.
It is one note. It's, and it's not a bad note. It's just, The complexity just isn't.
I'll give it a 3.5.
Okay, well, like I said, I'm giving it about a 2. It's not bad. Like if you like a sugar bomb, girl, that is a sugar bomb.
I would say I could do without the buttercream, but
It's a lot of frosting, and you like frosting, and I don't. So that
I like
maybe
frosting, and for me to say that's a little too much, that really says something.
it does, because I'm
You
the
know.
person,
I love the bug cake cream cheese,
and I take off all of the
Oh, no.
icing.
I want it. I could have it by itself and be happy.
No, thank you. Not for me. Not for me. Okay, what else?
Well, keep talking.
Oh, keep talking. Okay.
Yes,
We
if
got
Kendall
one more.
says so.
If Kendall says
If
so.
Kendall says so.
So, let's talk a little baby bit. So we were talking about her release, How to Play the Player. Yeah, I'm getting there. Oh my word!
And for those who haven't seen the cover,
Ta-da!
wow, yes, I know, isn't he beautiful?
He is kind of really pretty. And who
Yeah.
picked him out? Just saying. I did. You're welcome.
You did.
I know. And I said, "Look, baby, look." And
I
she went,
"Yeah." Oh, because I had ideas here and there, and then I saw him and went, you. Who? You know how if you ever read The Choice, the part where Beck runs into Heavenly at the parking garage, and he goes, "Who is she?" That was me. That was me with him. I was like, "Who is he?"
And I must know more.
I must know more.
So, really just love how he turned out. Like, and I haven't read the book yet, so that's
And
on my list of things.
You would
to
not
do.
believe how many purples we went through.
We did.
Like there were so many different types, and the last thing I wanted was for you to be like, what is it? Because there's so many dark purples out there. I had no idea. And then we came to this lavender purple, and I was like,
everything else was too
perfect.
dark or too light. Like we needed a mid-tone purple. And that's when Mom kind of had to step in and go, no, too light's going to be bad. Too dark's going to be bad. Like mid-tone taupey purple.
We had to do it.
Found a hex code. Let's go.
And then with all of my books, I really like to bring a different color each time, never the same one twice. And so I've wanted to use purple since Mary the Boss. And I'm so glad I got to do it with this book.
Yay. And Kelly says it's really a fresh cover. I like it.
Thank you,
and
Kelly.
I think the heart is such a sweet.
It's become a signature.
It has. So, question.
I may have an answer.
I think you should. So,
oh Lord,
of your 4 books now, which is the sexiest? I know Play the Player is the longest.
I'd have to say I really upped the steam with this one.
I believe that.
Because there are literal public displays of affection, if you catch my drift. And there is a lot of things thrown on the floor and a lot of desks being utilized in a very specific way. I would have to say...
Joanne says this one's pretty sexy.
Yeah, I think I would go back and forth. I'd go back and forth between Marry the Boss and Play the Player.
Okay.
I mean, I by the end of Boss, I really implemented a lot of really steamy scenes. I mean, they were short, and I in hindsight, I wish I had spent more time with those scenes. But I'm glad they came out the way they did. And also with this, I got it with Play the Player. I got such a fresh start that I'm like, okay, let's go all in.
Here we go. There are some spicy scenes in this one, she says. And Rhonda says, out of the 4 books, this one is my favorite.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate
that. She said when she finished this, she was like, I feel like I really hit a whole new groove. And I feel like I learned so much from this book. And so much of like your growth as an author has to do with like hitting those strides and feeling your things. And like you come to a spot where you're like, I know I learned something. Like I can feel I learned something.
Yeah, and yes, Nikki. Nathan and I went down a really dark place emotionally together. He was going through shit. I was going through shit. That's a whole other story. But he really helped me get through it. And the one thing that he really let me have in this book was for him to take accountability. And that's one thing that I really did
enjoy.
I really did enjoy, because it's something I never got in my life. So for him to have that in his book was really important to me.
Thank you, Rhonda. I think, optimally as an author, that's something that you want to have happen. And it's funny that sometimes you can be writing on a book and, I've had this happen where you're writing on a book and you're like, this might not be, sorry, I'm still chapped. This might not be the most like trend-centric book I've ever written in my life.
It feels right. It feels organic. It feels like you have to do it this way.
And sometimes it also, that it might be one of, like, I have one book in particular that I'm like, this might be one of the best constructed books I've written. I know it's not the super trendiest. It's not this, it's not that. Like, it's not even a super tropey book, but I was like, I know the construction of this plot and the way the 3-act structures play out and the turning points and like the character arcs. Like,
you can go through all the logistics.
Sometimes you get a gift of a book. And I think this was a gift for you in a way.
Massive gift. And it's just, the plot did something for me that the others never were able to do. Not that they were bad or anything.
Do I have to come help you do some sketchy shit?
Hope I get away with it. Oh, to do that day. Yeah. No, I'll call you if I need it. I will, Tabitha. I will call
I told you, Mallory, you could read. She's evolved as an author. Yeah, absolutely.
This book did something that the others didn't do as much. This one really just, Did
it hit you in all your own feels?
It bitch slapped me.
Oh.
That's what it did. Because I was like, you know what? I was watching, when I was trying to figure out the plot at the time, I was, this movie with Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson.
Which one?
It was The Bodyguard. Not the 1992 Bodyguard, like the Hitman's Bodyguard.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was the Hitman's Bodyguard, and they had this really distinct storyline for like a small little bit of romance, and I was like, I want to do that. And it was like, it's funny, and then it all came together after that.
It's funny where you get in, like your inspiration from. People will ask authors that a lot, like, where do you get your inspiration? Listen, if I told you where I got inspiration, some of it's so bizarre that you would be like, what? And you never know what's going to set you off, like, ever.
Yes, Christine. Yes, Christine. Spicy, hot, and maybe a little dab of exotic, just because, yes, the characters are very different.
Yeah.
One of my favorite scenes from this book was when everyone's in the dining room and Jonathan's like, by the way.
Yeah.
And then everyone's leaving the dining room and one of the characters, I think it was Cammie, and she goes, hey, Kira, that snack we should try? And she's like, what snack? What are you talking? Oh yeah, that's that snack.
Okay.
They all retreat so fast.
Nancy, that is something we're going to try to work on here shortly.
Yes, Nancy, absolutely, 100%. That is something that's definitely on my list in my very near future. I'm just going through a couple of things and then I'm getting to it.
Yep. And she loved that scene.
Thank you, Joanne.
That's really awesome. Thank you guys so much. You guys
are the sweetest, and I'm so grateful. I really am.
And she's already like jotting ideas for how to seduce the ex.
Yes.
Because we've had that conversation a few times.
And I was like, I have this whole plan. I even named the thing.
Yep.
And you'll know what I mean when I get there. Because this is something that we were watching TV the other day, and it was a specific thing. And I was like, oh, that'd be so cool if it took place there.
Yeah.
So I was like, I have to do it because I haven't seen anyone else do it. I haven't done it. She hasn't done it. We both thought about doing it at some point. And I'm like, I'm going to be the guinea pig. As she always likes to say.
Yes. And I always feel like one of the most fun things, or one of the most, like, in terms of whether you get inspiration in different places, like sometimes for me it's a song, it's a piece of music. I've taken inspiration from newspaper articles. I actually have a character that I wrote because of somebody on a reality show. Like, I take it from every place. But one scene, which is hysterically interesting, we both write spicy books, but one of the scenes that we both find makes our heart flutter so much.
Which one?
Which has absolutely no sex in it whatsoever. I love you.
I love you most ardently. Please accept my hand. And then we're like, huh?
In the rain.
In the rain.
And he's proposing.
Keira Knightley, 2005, Pride and Prejudice with Donald Sutherland.
Oh my gosh, as the father.
I love you. And I wish never part for you from this day forward.
Oh.
Oh, Mr. Darcy.
If you have not seen
how you move me,
that version of Pride and Prejudice, you are missing out.
I mean, for those who have seen Pride and Prejudice in general, who have read the book or have seen the BBC version, you see at least two different sides of Darcy. With the BBC version, it's a very kind of,
that's the Colin Firth, Mr.
Colin Firth version, where it's very like to the point, a little bit blunt, and very asshole-like.
Well, he's very socially awkward.
And then you get to, what was his name? Matthew
McFadden, I think it is.
You get to see his version of Darcy. And it's, still socially awkward, but it's also very introvert. It's very vulnerable.
Yes.
And it's
very something to it.
It's very sweet.
It is. And he has moments.
Very nurturing.
And it is.
It's something, it's a breath of fresh air.
Yes,
really.
Exactly. It's a comfort watch.
I watch it every Valentine's Day.
And when I had the flu recently, that was one of the few things that brought me comfort. I could watch that movie probably every day, and I still find something new.
It's something in their emotions, and you find something in their expressions that's something new every single time.
Good night, Brenda. Brenda. Feel like the only person in that movie that was miscast to me was Lydia.
I don't know. I like Lydia.
Well, I think that the girl that played Kitty would have made a better Lydia, but that's just me.
I didn't know this until later in life, but the woman, if you've seen Hunger Games, the woman who plays Lydia is the same woman that plays Joanna Mason, District 7.
Really?
So if you've watched Catching Fire, you know who exactly I'm talking about. And I'm sure your mind went straight to that elevator scene.
Okay.
So if you know, you know. So.
And Nancy's very happy. Thank you. I'm glad. Am I nervous about one of my book releases or babies? Neither one, honestly.
Each release, no matter whether it's from her or me, we're always a little anxious. I wouldn't say nervous, but we want it to go. We want
people to enjoy it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But
if you're not feeling it, that makes us nervous.
Yeah,
that makes us nervous more than anything.
But usually by the time I'm ready to put a book out in the world, and same with her. A couple of people have read it. Our editors have had input. We've really looked at it and thought about it and done as much of it as we can, with it. And I'm never, you guys know, gonna release a product that I don't feel pretty damn good about. And she's the same way. So, you know what? I would agree with that. They are very different, and I do enjoy them both, just for different reasons.
I think there are several sides of Darcy that have yet to be discovered. It would be interesting to see a different version from whether it's a play or it's another movie.
Yeah.
I would love to explore his psyche.
You're weird when you're sick, you watch Gone with the Wind and Harry Potter's.
I understand.
I get it.
Understand.
I get it.
Harry Potter especially.
Yeah, we kind of tend to do that around Christmas.
Yeah, speaking of Harry Potter, we saw videos of the universe of the Ministry of Magic.
That's opening up at Universal Florida.
We're like, we have to go.
We have to go.
We have to go.
We have to go.
We have to see the Ministry of Magic.
I want to see the Ministry of Magic. Can't handle it. So for those of you who know or haven't seen the newsletter, my next little mini release is Wicked and Claimed, which is the Nash and Hazley duet, and it will be out in and print next Wednesday.
That is one sexy cover.
It is, and I'm supposed to be getting some hardcovers here really shortly. They are already on their way. So if you pre-ordered your hardcover already, they're coming. If you would like one, we ordered a few extras. So place your order. It's on the website, and I will sign it and send it to you next week when they show up. And then, let's see.
The bottom one.
Oh, you've never seen?
I promise you, you will not be disappointed.
No, they're good.
For whether it's the BBC or it's the book or it's
I think she might be talking about Harry Potter.
Oh, well, Harry Potter. Okay, well,
yeah, but those are good too. I'm going to be interested to see what HBO does with the new show that's coming out.
It'll be very interesting because they said they will be exploring things that were left
out of the movie because the books were too big.
Now, there's my one pet peeve about Azkaban. Azkaban's not my favorite, but my one pet peeve
is one of my favorites.
They had like literally 5 seconds just to explain who created the map.
The Marauders map.
And
it would have taken probably 15 to 30 seconds to explain. And they just... So if you didn't read the books, you had no idea.
I didn't find out until I started reading the books about a couple years ago.
Yeah, who Messrs, what do they say?
Messrs. Moody, Wormtail, Padfoot, and Prongs. And you don't know what those nicknames are and to who unless
then
you
it's
read
meaningless
the book.
And it was frustrating.
Now, of course, you hear Wormtail and you hear the name later in other movies,
but they don't explain very well.
Like you kind of figure it out along the way.
And it is important.
Really
it's not a dumb detail. It actually is important.
It may be small, but it is important.
It is. So, and then some of you have written me privately and asked me when Possessed by Him will be out because everybody apparently wants to, lick him. I licked him first. I think he's mine, just saying. But Possessed by Him will be out in November. From the store, it'll be, I think, November 11th, I believe. Anyway.
Just November.
November.
That, y'all.
Yes. So very excited about that. But of course, this book will appear in the Kickstarter, which we've had to move to fall. I think it's going to work out better anyway. I'm hearing a lot of conversation. Right now, people are having trouble getting special edition books from various publishers. There's some things obviously going on, different countries. There are some resource issues, like so many things going on. So I'm kind of really somewhat secretly glad that we ended up punting till fall because I'm betting a lot of that stuff will be resolved by the time.
Eve.
I know.
I'm sorry, girl, but we're all gonna
throw down.
Ladies, we're all gonna have to share around here. Like, I'm sorry.
I'm not sharing him. Sorry.
You take a quarter, I'll take a quarter.
No, I saw it first. You just off with you.
We can take turns.
Oh my gosh, that doesn't sound wrong at all.
He's fictional. It's fine.
You know what? You guys have to understand, despite being father or mother-daughter, we tell some of the most inappropriate jokes and say the most inappropriate things to each other. Oh, yeah.
And, okay, we're going to get back to the cookies. Okay.
Yeah. So this is
Kylie's pink confetti sugar cookie. Kylie Jenner is a bright pink confetti dusted sugar cookie, matching her bold, playful aesthetic.
Okay, it looks to me like a sugar cookie with pink frosting.
It's a sugar cookie with pink frosting. But hey, I like her creativity and her use of color because that is very artful, very demure, very mindful.
Very mindful.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Ready? Are we ready?
Yep.
Okay. So this is already wanting to fall apart.
Okay.
So I'm just going to show you guys. It's a cross section of, it's got a little layer of frosting. It is very much a confetti kind of cookie, which fine.
So yeah.
Okay. Off we go. All right. Oh, actually, that's pretty good.
Wow, that's a burst of flavor I was not expecting.
Same.
Mm.
And it's strictly the sugar cookie, to be honest. It's not I don't know how to put it. It's the sugar cookie. I don't think it's the frosting. I mean, you get a little something out of the frosting,
There's
but
something about it's like they amped the shortbread somehow.
something like that.
It's shortbread, obviously.
Mm.
But yeah, they made it. They used more dough. That's what it is.
I don't know.
It doesn't feel like.
Well, it's more cookie than frosting, which
Mhm.
makes me happy, but I'm not feeling as if it is kind of a one-note cookie. I won't lie about that, but I feel like it's not such a sugar bomb. It has more of a shortbread feel to it, whereas the chocolate chip cookie cupcake, whatever the hell it was literally just such a sugar bomb that and you guys know, we've been ketoing. I don't eat that much sugar anymore.
No, we never. We hardly do.
Pretty much what you see me eating on camera is the extent of the sugar I eat anymore.
Yesterday and today have been our cheat days, and then right after this, we're going back.
Oh, this is after this cake thing. I'm done. But to me, this is it's like, subtle. It's more subtle.
You know what comes to mind
when
I eat this?
What?
Katy Perry Teenage Dream era.
Like the Teenage Dream kind of thing?
Because it's fun and it's colorful.
I agree.
Kind of a birthday cake flavor.
Yeah, a little bit. That's a good point.
Excuse me as I'm eating the remnants.
Actually, Eve, the weirdest thing, and we both acknowledge this, now, because we don't eat sugar anymore, when we eat it, we get tired.
We get, carbs, sugar,
it
too
just
much of it.
wipes me out.
Especially in the afternoon, we want to take a nap.
I'm just like, that's one thing I don't miss. See, it's better than you think it's going to be.
I'm surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised.
So I think the best one tonight for me would have been this.
I have to agree. That's the best one of all of them.
Which is my chocolate cake, which I'm still hoarding. But
I have one more bite.
Yeah.
Just one more.
Yeah. But I feel like the one that disappointed me the most was the chocolate chip cookie cupcake, whatever it was. That was just boring. What are your thoughts?
This reminds me of what I used to make for you. Exactly. It tastes exactly exactly.
Exactly, Ames. I will eat this and go into my food coma.
Please.
And then I will repent tomorrow, but it will be fine. Okay.
No, yesterday we had our food and I was like, oh my gosh, food baby.
But I know. We went out to
food baby.
We went out to dinner, which is something we also don't do.
We hardly ever do.
So we went out to dinner last night and, went to a nice little steakhouse thing. But by the time we walked out, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. So dying. So what else is on your agenda, Mallory?
I am going to go to my role-playing game that I've been talking about in my newsletter nonstop because they keep surprising me at every turn.
Where she has 5 weirdly very young dudes.
For those they're not very young. For those who don't know, I'm playing this game called Love in Deep Space. And if you've seen the ads for it, you know what I'm talking about. I started playing it for shits and giggles. And then, so there's 5 guys. There's Xavier, there's Zane, Raphael, Silas, and Caleb. My mains are Silas, Zane, and Caleb. And they all bring a little something to the table. Last week, Zane kissed me, and Silas threw me over his shoulders, so that was fun.
And who was it that you friend zoned? You were like, nope.
Xavier and Raphael, I'm like friend zoning because I stare at them and I talk, and I'm like talking to them as I'm experiencing all the things. And I'm like, I look at you and I go dry as a Sahara Desert. I'm feeling nothing for these boys that just look like babies.
So,
actually, I saw an app. It was like a role playing game. It was similar, but it looked like there were older characters, and it looked very like romancy. And I think one of the storylines was marrying the wrong brother.
Oh,
so I was like,
It's such an alpha group of Ninja Turtles. No, Raphael and Donatello.
Silas is my favorite. He is 28, so perfect for me. He's like 6'8". And he's
Oh
got
my
this-
gosh. How would that even work?
It would. Josh.
How would that work? You're 5 feet
is-
tall,
He
girl.
is total Dom Mafia dude, and he is not afraid to tell you how he feels. And I'm like,
You would have to sit in his lap to kiss him, or he'd have to lift you.
exactly. That is the idea. Don't ruin it.
Actually, I shouldn't laugh. My uncle is 6'7" and his wife is 5'1", so they made it work, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm stuck between a doctor, a mafia man, and a pilot
Perfect.
who is super possessive, obsessive, and doesn't like to tell me things. So
Is he whiny too? Because
No,
maybe he and Floyd know each
that's
other.
the benefit about him. He's not whining.
That's good. You can climb him like a tree, Kelly says.
If you'll let me.
Well, you don't ask. It's easier to ask, you know, forgiveness
No,
than
I
permission.
recently changed my appearance on my profile there.
Okay.
And the minute I was done, I got a call from Xavier. And so all of a sudden, his voice was much deeper.
Oh, really now?
I guess he liked what he saw.
Okay, perfect. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. And she said it worked. Ew.
I'm taking notes. Where can I find someone that tall?
Yeah, you
Excuse
like
me.
him tall.
Can you blame me?
No, I don't.
No,
But
I once went on a date with a guy that I swear was like exactly my height, and I'm like, never again. Never again.
yeah,
No offense to the guy. I'm sure he was nice. He just didn't pay much attention to me, so it was fine.
it's fine. Oops, 410. What'd you say? Oh, hi, Jazzy. How are you, my friend?
Hey, girl.
Good to see you. Here we go. Would you be interested in electrical engineer? She's got a 27-year-old nephew.
If
Bring
he's-
it on.
Hey, if he's interested, let's go for it.
They can do a little, texting.
Yeah, we'll do a little texting, and it'll be fun.
Your grandfather was 6'4" and your grandma was 4'11". Oh my gosh. That's
a dream
hysterical.
comes true.
Is this a porn game? No,
No, it's not a porn game.
It's a lot of flirting.
It's basically everything, but there's a lot of really good makeout sessions that it's about to lead to, you know,
and then
and then pitch black,
and then they dot.
and then it's a lot of dot. But it takes a while before you get there. I'm not there yet, personally.
I know, Jan. The short girls always get the tall guys, and you semi-tall girls don't love it. I know.
Okay, what am I doing wrong? Just tell me, what am I doing wrong?
You're in your house all the time with Floyd.
Well, that's his problem. He's stuck in traffic and is too stubborn to ask for directions. That's his problem.
That's right. You need to find him, whoever he is. Let's see.
No, I made a promise to myself.
So
I
it's
wanna
an
talk to
adult
Kelsey.
sin game. Yeah, kind of.
It's kind of, yeah, but it's it first started out as very like animated 2D, and then they brought AI into it, and now it looks so realistic, and their movement.
You mean like there is always like the pictures in the video
Yeah.
and stuff, or like
it's 3D computer animated.
oh wow,
And they had actors, like, you know how in The Last of Us they had everybody in those suits?
yeah.
It was exactly that.
Oh wow.
And the voice actors. Oh my god.
And Jazzy says she is in the process of reading How to Marry the Boss.
Yay! Enjoy. I hope you
you're
enjoy.
liking it.
I really enjoyed Mia and Jake's story because they were fun. They were really fun.
Yay. So baby is working on a few things. Girl, the sex game.
Yes, and I'm loud and proud about it. 'Cause, I mean, one kiss me is only a matter of time before things start getting real.
Yeah. Hopefully you don't find him in Branson. As my brother says, that's geographically unacceptable.
Oh no, I ran into him.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, I fell. Oh no.
You're getting used to the Kobo format. You know what? I read on my iPad a lot. So I'm reading Apple books now. I've read in the Kindle format, but ever since Kindle did away with Mobi files, now everybody just takes an EPUB file. And so it's basically the same, like format, if you will, but every interface is a little bit different. And I kind of am really enjoying Apple's interface because it's got a lot of like customizations you can do to it. So I'm kind of digging that. So I get it. It is a switch when you pick a new format. Yeah, it's definitely safe sex. That's true. Oh, that's so funny. So baby is, of course,
Aside from that,
baby has been helping me also with TikToks, bless you.
yes, I have.
Because that makes me want to throw my phone across the room.
Because just leave that to me.
Yeah.
No.
It's not happening.
Dad doesn't want to buy you another phone.
No, I know that. So she's also getting ready to start working on
I've got
How to Seduce the Ex, which like I said is available
March 31st, 2026 or earlier. I'm definitely counting on it being earlier.
So for those of you who have not been introduced to
any of my books, please feel free to explore, read, and enjoy.
And there is a link to baby's books. And I will be I will be issuing a book shortly that I have decided to do a little something to, and I'm really excited about it. And
it's been a long time coming.
I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I may do more of this. So even if you think you've read this book, you kind of haven't, because I've redone quite a bit of it. And I'm working on Possess Me at Midnight, which is the next in the Doomsday Brethren series. And because you guys know this is one of my ever very favorite books ever, that I'm super excited to be back in this world. And then I'm also working on Possessed by Him a little bit at a time. There will be an audiobook coming sooner rather than later, a new one for Naughty Little Secret. And I'm trying to work in a bonus epilogue that I'm just writing right now. So that might be something new. And I'm keeping busy. And for those of you who have been wanting to know, the official start date of the commitment is on the 21st. Officially. We are, and I just
for real, y'all. For real.
I've had 3 conversations with Jenna in the last week or so.
Yeah. It's been recent.
Yeah, we're on. So it's all the good stuff.
The wheels are turning. Expect the unexpected.
As we talk about, well, I still call her baby all the time.
No, baby is at that point. It's like baby in the corner, baby.
Yeah.
Like,
it is.
Now, now I'm just waiting for Patrick Swayze to come by. Who knows?
Well, or somebody like him.
Someone like him.
He's not around anymore, obviously. But
God rest his soul.
Thank you, Dana.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you very much.
All right. Yeah. Well, I thank you guys for coming to spend Wednesday with us. And thank you to my extra special guest, Mallory.
Thank you for listening to me rant, because I could be here for hours and still be ranting.
You probably could.
I probably could.
I know, because you're your mother's daughter.
That gives me ideas a couple years down the line.
Oh, no. We're all in trouble. Other than that, I will be back next week, probably with my sidekick, William, although I might ask Mallory to start joining me on TikTok a little more often. Just saying. Just saying.
I feel so honored.
Sure you do. Ouch. Ouch. You may have heard that. Ouch. On that note,
this one.
Hey, I have a hard head. We all knew that.
I'm happy you're so hard-headed too.
Okay, so William and I will be back next week. For those of you who needed the reminder, Branson is around the corner. Mm-hmm. So if you have not pre-ordered yet, you can pre-order my books, her books, both from my store. And the code is TP. Damn it. I knew until I didn't know.
I didn't know.
The code is TPBR25. It is on the site. If you go click on the events, news, and FAQs tab, but it is TPBR25. So if you haven't pre-ordered, you've got a few days left, but we're about to close those out. And if you are going to Branson and would you like to come to the party, make sure that you are signed up for that. If you don't have the link to the form anymore, just go hit William up. He'll hook you up. It'll be great.
Thank you all so much for your amazing, kind words. I'm so grateful, and you guys are wonderful human beings.
That's right. So enjoy the rest of your week. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Get out. I hope for those of you who are getting good weather and sun, you get out and enjoy some of it.
Mhm.
We're going to try to do that before we get cold again. And we will see you next Wednesday.
And if you are subscribed to my newsletter, be on the lookout for a new one talking about how to seduce the ex.
Okay. And we will see you next Wednesday. Be wicked until then. Bye, everybody.
Bye.